0-1 pitch. Morneau rips this one in the corner, fair ball. Bay will score and tie the game. It has taken Team Canada a while, but now the middle of their order gets a little loud here in the 7th, and they tie the game at 4.
Well, you know that Morneau was going to pull this ball because he had to move along Bay, and this is the best way to do it. He one-hops the fence, this ball over the plate. Lamont's made a couple of mistakes, and the middle of this Canadian lineup can hit the ball if you don't put it where you want it. So Bay scores easily, the game tied at 4.
Raked into right field. That'll drop down for a single. Bay advancing to second. Back-to-back hits here by Canada at 5 already against Willis. Morneau had driven in a run with the fielder's choice in the first inning. Leiter's 2-0 pitch. Raked into right field. Wells on the move. Can't get to it. That's going to skip up and over the fence for a ground rule double. So 2 bases for Morneau. Bay has to settle for third. And here come the Canadians again.
You talk about the approach. It's almost like Morneau there knew what was coming. You get a lot of breaking balls at this stage of Al Leiter's career. He got the breaking ball. He looked for it up in the zone. He smoked it into the corner, and Team USA catches a break here. If that ball catches the fence, I think Jason Bay would have scored on that.
CC Sabathia, another one who could be at it. That one ripped into right field down the line by Morneau. It's going to bounce and roll into the corner. That's going to hug up against that fence. Bogdanovich coming around third. He's trying to score. Throw to the plate. Schneider blocks him off, and he gets him with the tag.
That's how you run a relay.
One left-handed stick after another, but that one's tagged deep to right field. Backing up Chiarini at the wall. Leaps up, can't get it. It's over his head. DeNorfia backs it up. It'll be 2 bases for Morno. And Chiarini is going to tell you afterwards, I should have made this play.
He really should have. You know what, though, when the ball was hit, I was looking for somebody in the second deck to jump up and catch that ball. I thought he got it all, but he did not. And then you called it perfectly. Super Mario, we've seen him make a great play, but this is not a good play. You've got to get to the wall. You've got to get to the wall. Look at where he's at. He stops about 3 feet short and goes up, whereas if he had gotten to the wall and gone up, he could have made this play. I mean, that's just over the tip of his glove. That's just bad timing. Look middle in. If it's not there, take it.
Little looper, center field. DeNorfia slides ahead and kicks it. Otto heading into third. Morneau into second. 2 men in scoring position on a base hit by Morneau.
That is outstanding base running on the part of Team Canada. Look at Morneau right there. Not taking anything for granted. Hustling down the line. Getting a read on the baseball, knowing it's on the turf. He plays on that in Minnesota, knowing that DeNorfia cannot get there. But look at Votto here with nobody out. That's outstanding right there. Knowing that he has to get to third base, that's more important than scoring a run with nobody out. He tags up, and when the ball gets off, sure, he doesn't get all the way to home, but that's not important in that spot. It was more important to get to third if the play was made.
The middle, Ellis Benelli with a fine stop, but the throw won't get it. That takes Mazzani off the bag. The second baseman, Dallas Benelli, with an outstanding effort to range up the middle. It'll be a base hit from Morneau, who is 3 for 3.
Just shows you what an outstanding athlete Jason Morneau is. There's a lot of guys, big first basemen like him, that would have been retired on that terrific play, but Morneau runs above average for a big man. You could see from the very first step coming out of the box, just like when he did it on that last bloop, turning that into a double, he turned that into a base hit.
Slapped into right for a base hit. Morneau continues to swing it. He has gone 4 for 4 tonight. This is a 2-out single in the bottom of the 7th. Canada trailing 6-2.
On the ground and past Punto on into right center field. A leadoff single in the Canada half of inning number 4.
Whoa. Estrada's in trouble. He's in more trouble. Green will score. Votto will be held at third. Canada with a 1-0 lead as Morno doubles to right.
Estrada trying to trick him with a 3-1 changeup. Morneau, as he normally does, staying right back up the middle with the fastball, gives him an opportunity to hit this ball hard and yet keep it fair. Right down the line into right field. An easy stand-up double for him. Thoughts of possibly scoring Joey Votto. Take a look at this here. Obviously the first run, Green is going to score. Thought about sending him right there, and at the last moment put the stop sign up. Joey Votto was not real happy about that. You don't need to run inside everybody and find a machine and look to see if it was right. We have people up here in the press box that can help you immediately to keep the game going.
Morno 2 for 2.
You talk about a leader. I mean, we know that he's already got the double. He's driven in a run. He scored a run. But this, to me, is what leadership is all about. What Justin Morneau does right here on a simple base hit with 2 outs. Maybe no big deal, but look at him hustle out of the box. He wouldn't shake our hand before the game because he's under the weather. Look at the determination on his face, thinking, you know what? If he bobbles it, I'm going to be at second base. That's leadership right there.
Drilled into right center field. Base hit. In to score is Green. And Morno stands at second base with a double. His 3rd hit of the day, his 2nd RBI. Canada 6, Mexico 3.
Wouldn't shake our hand before the ball game because he didn't want us to feel as bad as he was feeling. Under the weather, puts all of that behind him and decides, you know what? We've got to go out here and win this ball game. The only chance we've got is for me to have a big day, and that's what he's doing.
So Morno can really give Canada a big, comfortable lead with a hit here. And up the middle into center field for a base hit. Mission accomplished. Green will score. It is 8-3, Team Canada. Morno with his 4th hit of the day.
I'll tell you what it makes me think about right now. Remember years ago when Michael Jordan played that basketball game in the playoffs with the flu? He was under the weather. We didn't know if he was going to be able to make it or not. The same was true for Justin Morneau before the ball game here against Team Mexico. But knowing how important it was, knowing the only chance they had to win was with him in the lineup, what he has done today, his teammates 20 years from now will be talking about in the same kind of light that they were Michael.
Larry Ball wearing a microphone this afternoon as he has throughout the tournament. Justin Morneau takes the first pitch here against Derek Holland and rips it into right center. And the former American League MVP and 4-time All-Star picks up right where he left off on a 4-hit night yesterday, and a leadoff double here in the 2nd.
Yeah, the run producers yesterday were Justin Morneau, and the guy stepping in the box right now, Michael Saunders. Justin gets a nice first pitch fastball, middle of the plate in, drives it to the gap.
This is circa 2007 for Justin Morneau, what he's doing, and the front line likes it. Shuttled back and forth between the minors and the big league club the next couple of years, and there's a base hit for Justin Morneau. The plot thickens, runners at first and second with nobody out in the 6th.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for a leadoff walk. Got the first baseman holding the bag. Normally this would be just a ground out. Instead of it's a single, now 2 on, nobody out.